Hey guys, happy Wednesday. How y'all feeling? Is it Wednesday? Yes, it is. I know it is. Yes. It's 9:31 in the morning. So, hi. Thank you so much for joining. Oh wow, I'm by myself, but I love it. I'm just gonna continue, and whenever you find this video, you know the deal, right? So, hey, welcome back to another session, another wonderful Wednesday freelancing session. I'm so glad you're here, by the way, guys. It really means the world. Never think that I take any subscriber, any view for granted. Anybody who just comes back to my DM, even my WhatsApp, and just tells me, "Hey, I watched your video. Thank you so much, Chico. Shout out to you. You're the realest." Yeah, but if you're new here, hey, I'm Leah. I'm a digital marketer, and yeah, I'll be streaming from Kenya. And let me know in the comments where you're tuning from. And if you're catching the replay, definitely type replay in the comments whenever you find this video, and I'll still send some love for sure. And if you're, well, a returning Sabi, hey girl, hey bestie. Anyways, I just want to proceed. Today's weather is a bit, I think I even asked ChatGPT. Let's see in my notes. Let's see what it said because it's a bit cloudy. And I'm a bit low because, well, I don't know. So today, it said expect a mix of sun and clouds today with a high around 27 degrees Celsius and wow, and a low of 16. Oh, there's a chance of a passing morning shower or two, but otherwise, it should be a pleasant day. Dang. All right. All right. The affirmation of the day is I am open to new experiences. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Ugh. And the morning affirmation for the day was I am open to new experiences and trust the journey ahead. And then the quote of the day was the only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Isn't that beautiful? It is so. It's so fabulous. I don't know. I was a bit in the. I was feeling mellow, honestly. I was feeling mellow about doing this live, and then this song keeps playing in my head, by and it's been a while ever since the I heard it, and as I wanted to say in Iliskia, it's not left my mind. Have you ever had those songs that just stick with you? This is one of those songs. And she tells me that please don't forget to subscribe, guys. I have 9 of you here. Please don't forget to like. I can't see even any like. Please like. Thank you so much for the like. Subscribe as well. Guys, we're on the road to 1,000 subbies. Help me get there, man. And if you're watching me, I'm from Kenya. So thank you so much for joining this song. And it should tell me that I dream. So today we're supposed to give hi. Thank you so much for the love. Oh man. Even in the comments, that who else wants to go back to the 80s? Oh, isn't it such a vibe, guys? It's such a cloudy day. Anyways, let's attend to our day's purpose, which is to do a one-on-one with you guys and of course share. So I know I shared, I'm supposed to be coming out here to be telling you guys about how to get your fast high paying freelance client. Thank you, YouTube, for spamming whoever wrote a rude message. Don't be rude. All right, don't be rude. We come here to learn. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, tell a friend to tell a friend. And also, I don't want to be copyrighted. I just remembered, copyright's gonna copyright my ass. Okay. All right. Where was I? Now, this wasn't one of those fairy tale beliefs that I had in my little head, of wow, I just created a product and I'm expecting like it's an overnight success. It really wasn't. And I'm gonna share with you guys a bit of the practical are stuff that really go on, and a bit of the reality of a small solopreneur, freelancer, because some people buy into that nonsense, and I see it a lot. And it's like, dang, there's nothing of that sort. That person just sat there with ChatGPT and came up with a script, and I can actually come up with one. Should we read one that yeah, and I remember, and I was like, oh man, yep, we could you could easily come up here and tell people, oh wow, I make high six end figures and whatever that is, and that's a lie. Stop lying. Business doesn't work like that. And if it does, the people who are really making that kind of money are not out here trying to tell people or selling people shit. They're too busy trying to hide their faces because they know them success be coming around. They would not want to be out and loud, right? If actually they don't have the kind of money to back it up in case they like are met with a lawsuit. So even me, if I would really to make like huge tons of money, I wouldn't be out here yelling. The hell? No, man. I'd be quiet with my millions and yeah, buckled up, all cozy and warm. So yeah, you can easily create like a script. Let me show you. You can come up here and tell people. Here's a one. If you're struggling to find your first high paying freelance client, I see you. I've been there, refreshing job boards, doubting myself, underpraising my services, blah, 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 blah. And then they offer you like a strategy to stand out, but they really came up with it from ChatGPT. Yeah, niche down. I niched down my offering to admin and content support for overwhelmed solopreneurs. My proposal was personalized, not a copy and paste. I addressed their pain points clearly. You really sometimes, man, unless you're doing it, you can't catch this crap. But because I'm in it, I do catch it, and I'm like, dang, that's a lie. But okay. I was visible and consistent on platforms like LinkedIn and Facebook groups. The client found me through a post I had shared in a women in business group. We had a discovery call where I thought, okay, I'm done with this shit. Let's just talk about my real reality, because maybe that's someone else's reality. That's not my reality. I don't think. I mean, that could be in a ideal, perfect world. If really things worked out like that, that would be a reality I'd love, right? To come out here and tell you, oh wow, I'm making six figures overnight. But it's not. So truth is, I have a few things that where are my notes? The hell? Hey guys, give me a minute. All right. Sorry about that, guys. A minute. All right, so where was I, guys? Oh, yeah, I'll explain to you guys that today's video is not your usual success story. No, it's not. It's not. It's not even an horror story, but it's a real and raw version. The kind of story that I wish someone told me when I was just starting out as a freelancer. Honestly, I needed more of this type of content. And that's why I'm creating it. All right. So, as a freelancer and digital project creator, my first products have made me 500 bob. That's 250 for only two products sold. Yep. Um, from each download, okay, digital products are great. They're really great. It's nice. I even see people, oh, yeah, let me show you how to make quick money and create digital products. Yeah, but if you're not making the sales, and the sales is where the money is at, darling, you'll still hear the crickets. Okay, so learn the strategy of how to sell yourself, which we are here to learn, right? Now, when I launched that product, I had hopes, of course. I had all types of unrealistic expectations. You gotta stay, you know what I'm saying, the Lulu, right? I thought, oh, wow, this is gonna be my one overnight success story. I'm gonna go viral. No, darling. But when I launched that product, I did have hopes, and not in like not unrealistic ones as well, so don't get me wrong, but just enough to hope to think that maybe this will take off, right? Maybe this will be my moment. That's the sense I want you to get, right? I mean, everyone, whenever you create something, there's just that inner feeling of, wow, this could be it, right? I know. Hi, Vinci. Hey. But when I launched it, I had nothing major happened, honestly. No DMs, no massive support, no, actually even from family and friends. Because I shared into all the family groups, all the friends group, every fucking WhatsApp group I was on. And it did sting, man. Because only two beautiful souls saw my vision, and I bought my idea. And that means the world. I don't take it for granted, actually. But that was it. That was really it. Five, okay, yeah, I know 500 bob would have been turned to so many other sales, but it did discourage me because I didn't even attend. I didn't even want to post again. I was like, I don't want to do it, which I feel now I've learned that's the one thing you're not supposed to do. I was listening to this podcast by is it Alicia? She runs the events, and she was talking about how, as entrepreneurs, you put it out there and then you don't get the sales that you had hoped, and then you give up. And what you should be doing is actually going back and selling your product. Because hi, Maureen. I made that $500 in like 2 hours. Like, what if I kept promoting it in a day? You see what I'm saying? And I didn't even see it like that. That whole, because I was in my feelings. I won't lie. I was like, oh man, people want to buy my project. And it sucks. It did suck. It does suck. But the one thing I want you to get actually is everything depends on you, man. Mostly if you're starting out. So don't be discouraged like me. 500 bob doesn't sound like a big win to most people, definitely. But to me, I was thinking, well, I am having a low cost product. People gonna buy at the time, right? You think, yeah, that's the point I wanted to share about the girl Ashley. I don't know where's her podcast, and I listen to her, oh, religiously, girl, religiously. She has the dopest tips. Like, every person who's starting out something, definitely follow her. Like, wow, I was like, dang, I need her kind of, pizzazz. Like, I just need that kind of energy. Go, 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 go. This one, the cash infusion strategies for any business. Oh, when Kwanzaa, she called out that part of how entrepreneurs. I love the Ashley Nicole show. It's a really, really good show if you're starting out as an entrepreneur or whatever, just a freelancer. You have a product you're doing, or maybe you're a graphic designer and you're a freelancer. Put yourself out there, man. You never know. The world is your oasis, whatever they say. Oyster. Yeah. it's oyster. Let me Google and see. The world is your. Oh, yes. Oyster. Let's see the meaning of what they mean by doing so. Oh. So the meaning, origin of the idiom, the world, idiom. Oh, whatever they say. The world is your oyster, which means you can go anywhere or do anything you want. Meow. It simply means that everything is open to one, and if one is lucky, they could encounter something special. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I choose to believe in that. So 500 bob, yes, it doesn't mean like it's a big wing, of course, but it meant everything. It still means everything to me now because it means, to me, it's a proof of concept. It's a proof that I can actually sell my ideas. I see people do this even online. Like I put out something and then someone else, it's like they just copy what I've just written. I was even telling ChatGPT the other day, this person just took my post. I've even shown my sister and my mom, and they were like, okay, let me first of all complete what I'm saying. So they take up my post and then they go and recreate it with ChatGPT. I know you created with ChatGPT because I do the same things. Hey, but shout me out, tag me out, man. So I had this idea. I'm out here, ChatGPT. Can we do this? Blah 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 blah. I want to share this and this and this. Someone takes the idea that I had. I know ideas are like that book, Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert says, if you don't work on your inspiration, it will move, that magic will move of inspiration will move to the next person to make it happen. And so I've already created the idea and I've put out my blog post. You come around, see my carousel on Instagram, and then you don't even change nothing. Like, okay, then tag me. Say, hey, I saw how this girl put her vulnerability out here, and hey, she also inspired me to also share. Like, even if I'm not as open as her, but hey, this and this and this, I agree with, and I thought of putting it up on my post. I ain't saying I'm the best at it, but when you come up with the same kind of ninis, it's like, oh man, I just created this yesterday, and 24 hours as a Jaisha, I'm not your content calendar. Like ideas need to start popping from your head. Read books, watch a lot of tutorials. I'm a podcast. Yani feed yourself the knowledge. Feed yourself. And I was also like that. So I'm not even too, like, I'm not bashing them. But the thing is, when you're out here doing what other people are doing, and then all you're changing is just your name and like, yeah, stop. Because now it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I don't blame them because it's like, to me, it's still like a concept of showing me like, hey, you know what? You are valuable. Even if they won't tag you back and say, hey, I appreciate that you are this vulnerable and you kind of choose to share this and, you are this open. Okay. That could have been, okay. Right? Because I take inspirations from Akinamadi Woodward. There's actually a post that I even said, it's because of what he quoted. Like, if you have that video, do that video. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There's no perfect time. Perfect time is now. And he always talks like that, right? And I always credit him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's not like I'm saying, but anyway, we're all growing. She'll eventually get it. She's just starting into this, and I can see, because I used to be like her. Kind of makes me understand why Myron Golden keeps telling people, if you keep replicating other people's business, you're just doing mediocre work. You need to find your own footprint, like your own blueprint, because that's the only thing that will make you stand out. That authentic part that people relate to you, like, hey, it's her, they can pin you down. That part is what you need to, fail, so that you have the lessons to talk about. You have the energy to back it up because you've been through it. You can say all whatever you want to say and act like, but if the energy, man, ain't backing what you're saying, energy never lies, man. People are gonna feel it and be like, okay, just another random post. See what I'm saying? And sometimes, you have to fail forward fast. Yeah. The world is your oyster, don't forget. So don't beat yourself down. But at Assisi, we've gotten here because of trial and errors. No one, everyone has been learning. No one is born knowing this shit. No, we like I just shared, I watch Akina Ashley and I'm like, oh wow, that's where I fucked up, right? Because they've been in the game for like how many, I don't know if she said she was started her event and she had crickets and then she met this person who introduced her to TD Jakes and that person apparently was even in her event. She didn't even say hi to her. Like, oh, wow, she just told her, hey, can I refer you to TD Jakes? Because people see the effort you put out there. But if you're not putting effort on you, all you're doing is copy pasting, copy pasting, copy pasting. Like copy pasting is not bad, but you don't have your own thought process in it. People feel that shit. And it's wrong. And it's not supposed to be like, "Ugh, don't do this, don't. I don't know, do what suits you. Because at the end of the day, you have a guilty conscience that probably tells you you suck at this. And eventually you will fall off. Because you can't lie. You can lie to everyone else, but you can't lie to yourself and the devil and God. So mostly, yeah, just do you. So every big business, of course, starts with a small win and a quiet one. So if your win feels too small to share, this is your reminder that it still sounds, you're great. You're doing great, sweetie. What's that Chris Jenner Nini that she used to tell like in a Kim Kardashian? You're doing great, sweetie. Yeah, tell yourself that. Because it still counts. Okay, it still counts. It could mean that you just need to tweak something and learn. So try again, man. Right? And yeah, someone else maybe saw that value and in what you created. So yeah, don't take it for granted. I still talk to the people who bought my stuff and yeah, I ask them, hey, can you join my blog post? And I don't know if they ever followed up, but I even check out on the people who come and they abandon carts because you got to do the work at the end of the day. So don't run away, just agree. You never know. Maybe from the person who abandoned by cart, maybe they added themselves as a subscriber. I don't know. But I'm grateful they showed up, right? So there are days where I feel like giving up because it's like, man, I'm putting in a lot of work, right? Other times when you're like, of course, scrolling past others and they're like 10K in 1 week, success made, okay, success made easier for you and do this and there's this Lucy Benson when she had that video up of let's stop all these gimmicks about telling people to you can make this. I'm only this age. Where's that video? And I was watching and I was like, yeah, because stop lying, y'all. People are smart, and the fact that if you ever walk around thinking you are smarter than the rest of the people, you will literally be ashamed about it. You'd rather be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying act dumb, but there is a sense in acting dumb because there's that quote that say, fool the things they're fooling you. Is it in the book Power or something? I don't know. And it's so true because you cannot be walking around here thinking you're smarter than other motherfuckers. I keep telling you guys, you should not think like that. I'm like, oh, let me take a step back. I might be the dumb one here. Like, what is happening? You know, even that other quote I was telling my nephew the other day. I know if you're feeling that sense of, I need that competitive edge in the school that I'm not feeling it. It's because you're the only smart guy there. And you being the only smart guy is not a good move. And every time in life, whenever you're finding yourself in the inner circles with people and you're like, I'm the smartest. Oop, be careful. Be careful. Life has taught me that you really do not want to pop out and show up. Yes, you can in the really things that are really important, like, you know, the BBC documentary that really it tore me down and it's making me feel, oh, so sad. Why did they do that? And even probably voting, okay, please vote. But other than talks, people talk, like people move for our talk, so don't take it too hard. What's that Lucy Benson's video? Oma just search Lucy Benson. She was talking about that. She always makes those pep talks of what's happening in the industry and I just love watching her. To me, I think she gives off the vibe of let's be real. What are we doing? And I like it. I vibe with her content because of that. Also, another one who gives off that vibe is Karine. She used to do feminine videos, but now she does more of the Christian walk videos. They are so good, even the Christian videos, because she's a creator. You know what I'm saying? Like the vibe of the energy is like, it's like you when you hear your dope artist sing a song, it's like, dang, Cardi. Or ma, hata kama I know it's written on Nini ama Nicki Minaj. You know, like you know, because the vibe is her. And even the way she slangs up some words, it's like, dang, Cardi, how do you say that? Or even Lato. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear, because there's like a vibe behind them that you just relate to. It's like, yeah, yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to remind you guys that you are still building. You're not lost, and it's still a journey. Even though you're not building fast as you'd hope, you're building something that's real at the end of the day, right? Something that you can come forth and be accountable for. So don't be embarrassed about that, because not so many people can dare to do so, right? And that's what separates you from the people who just want to cower the way, I guess. I don't know. Takes bravery to do this shit, man. A lot of courage. And that makes all the difference. All right. And I'm still on this journey. Of course, I'm still figuring shit out. But I'm committed, don't get me wrong, to sharing the real side, okay, of it. And as well as the highlight reels, right? So if you're building something and the results aren't there yet, let's keep going, man. Because you're not behind, and it's just a building phase. We're just building, right? So don't quit on yourself. Maybe you're probably in the foundation stage and then you just quit. Now, how will people come after 20 years and be like, this building was built in 20 years? And be like, okay, you didn't build nothing. So it takes time, but hey, it's not for granted. If you resonated with this video, please leave a love emoji. Yay. Yeah. I copy Milana. We always do this with her. All right. Subscribe for more real content and yeah, unfiltered solopreneurship content. And yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you ever made more money out here from your dreams, tell us in the comments how you do it. And also we will celebrate your wins, and we are still all building, and we are still becoming. So ciao, ciao. Bye, guys. I have work to do. And I am feeling very, very moody. Maybe it's because I'm also in my fasting week. I don't know, man. But yeah. There's that video I was watching about this guy who said, actually, one thing he's learned, he's a multimillionaire, and he said, actually, one thing he's learned about his life is spirituality is fast. Like, it's everything in life. And him aligning to God. I think I can find that video. Man, I watch so many fucking YouTube videos. Dang. It says in Inizote. I can't even trace which video it is. Ooh, but I love Maya. I love Peyton Chelsea. Nona Lucy Benson. I told you I watch her. See? She my girl. Even I am Peyton Charles. I don't even know why people are coming out for I am Peyton Charles, just because she chose a wrong man, and that wrong man fell for a girl who saw him in I am Peyton Charles video, and because she's a famous YouTuber, and the girl was like, "Oh, I'm going to go after the guy," and they ended up doing whatever they did, and then I am Peyton Charles realizes, the girl texts I am Peyton Charles, and it's like, "This is your man, and he's my man," and then I am Peyton Charles is like, "No," and then now she comes, gives us a whole story time. Don't we just love that side of TikTok as well? The people who are annoying me is like the people who would keep doing the two pep talks through that person's. Okay, Peyton Charles is actually in a current breakup, and then you just come happen at story talk, even not being correct. The owner ameshatupa story sasa yake, na nyinyi sijui kama mbona I hope hata tu YouTube channels tumeanza out of I am Peyton Charles scandal. Man, I hate being famous. That's why I said, mi nikapata pesa, me I'd never be in the streets of YouTube. Am I or anything? No. Mi nikika bag. Adios. And don't take this for, I always even Raven she's always called out. Sometimes akikosa ku post because Raven is so consistent. Rivenellis, and then people are like, yeah, now you made the money. That's why you don't care about us. Okay. She literally tells people, I started this because I saw I could make good money from it. Why the hell would you think people? Anyways, let me just go. Bye. Have a good day.